Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Professor Dr. Saparudin Muhtar SEMSI as the first supervisor, the Honorable Dr. Karunia Nadianta Arfiando Sebayang SIPME as the second supervisor, the Honorable Professor Dr. Sri Indah Nikensari SEMSA as the head of the session, and the Honorable Mrs. Puji Wuniarti SEMM as the first examiner. My name is Isnain Intan Permadani with student ID 17016200027 from the Economics Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta, class of 2020. On this occasion, I would like present to my thesis proposal seminar entitled The Influence of MSME Product Quality, Price and Service Quality on Purchase Decision on the TikTok Shop application. Next. Chapter 1. Introduction. Research background. The advancement of information and communication technology in the current era of globalization is increasing rapidly. One of the main aspects is the internet, which facilitates people in various activities such as searching for information, communicating, and online shopping. In 2024, it is known that the number of internet users in Indonesia reached 221 million users. In the business world, especially in marketing, the advancement of the internet has led the economy to a global era known as the digital economy, one of which is through the use of e-commerce platform. According to a report entitled E-commerce in Southeast Asia 2023, in 2022, Indonesia contribute 52% of e-commerce revenue from the total GMV of Southeast Asia. The six main markets that contribute most of Indonesia's GMV are Shopee at 36%, Tokopedia 35%, Lazada and Bukalapak 10% each, TikTok Shop 5%, and Blibli.com 4%. In addition to e-commerce, social commerce platforms are also currently popular in Indonesia. Social commerce is a platform that integrates social media with e-commerce. The development of social commerce has contributed to change in online shopping trends and influence consumer behavior. According to a report entitled The Social Commerce Landscape in Indonesia 2022, 86% of Indonesians have shopped through social commerce platforms. TikTok Shop is the most widely used social commerce platform in Indonesia with a percentage of 46%. TikTok Shop is the one of the features available on the TikTok social media application, which was officially launched in Indonesia on April 17, 2021. TikTok Shop is able to offer many attractive features that are popular with the public, but this platform is considered to have violated the Minister of Trade Regulation number 31 of 2023. Concerning business licensing, advertising, development, and supervision of business actors in electronic commerce. Violation occurred because TikTok Shop only has a permit as a social media platform and has not yet obtained a permit as an e-commerce to carry out product transaction activities. So, TikTok Shop was forced to stop operating in Indonesia on October 4, 2023. Although it was temporarily stopped, TikTok Shop has now resumed operation in Indonesia on December 12, 2023 by establishing a strategic partnership with PT Tokopedia. Based on combined data from Tokopedia and TikTok Shop, merchants who participate in Buy Local campaign in December 2023, there was a 125% increase in local product sales compared to September 2023, and 90% of MSME merchants report an increase in revenue. In February 2024, it was known that the number of monthly active users of TikTok in Indonesia reached 125 million users, with the largest number of TikTok users in Indonesia being in Jakarta at 22%. And the age demographic of TikTok users worldwide is dominated by Generation Z with an age range of 18 to 24 years. With the convenience offered by the internet, Generation Z has a great potential in the consumption industry. which also influence their shopping patterns to become more consumptive. In this case, consumption is not only to meet needs, but is also often driven by the desire to follow trends or aim to gain a social recognition through a modern lifestyle. However, each individual certainly has variation in the factor that can influence their purchasing decision. Therefore, I am interested in further analyzing purchasing decision on the TikTok Shop application through research entitled The Influence of MSME Product Quality, Price, and Purchasing Decision on the TikTok Shop application. Next, research question. Based on research background, the research question can be formulated as follows. First, is there an influence of MSME product quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application? Second, is there an influence of price on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application? Third, is there an influence of service quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application? And fourth, is there an influence of MSME product quality, price, and service quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application? Next, research purpose. Based on research question, the purpose to be achieved in this research are as follows. First, to determine the influence of MSME product quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. Second, to determine the influence of price on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. Third, to determine the influence of service quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. And fourth, to determine the influence of MSME product quality, price, and service quality on purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. Next, research benefits. On the research purpose, this research is expected to provide the following benefits. First, theoretical benefits, including being able to contribute to the body of literature, adding reference, and being used as a literature review for the further researchers. Second, practical benefits, including increasing knowledge related to problems that occur in field as a recommendation and understanding of consumer behavior preference for MSME actor to identify new opportunities, and increasing public loyalty to online shopping innovation on the TikTok Shop application. Next, Chapter 2, Literature Review. Supporting Theory. First, the grand theory used in this research is the Marketing Management by Theory, Kotler and Keller in 2016. According to Kotler-Keller, marketing management is the art and science of choosing target market and getting, keeping, and growing target markets through creating, developing, and communicating superior customer value. Next, the middle theory used in this research is the Consumer Behavior Theory by Kotler-Keller in 2016. According to Kotler-Keller, consumer behavior is the study of how individuals, group, and organization select, buy, use, evaluate, and dispose of goods, service, ideas, or experience to satisfy their needs and wants. Then, the applied theory used in this research is the Purchase Decision Theory by Kotler-Keller in 2016. According to Kotler and Keller, a purchase decision is a consumer problem-solving approach process in evaluating all experience in learning, choosing, using, and disposing of a product according to their needs and wants. Furthermore, the theory of MSME product quality as variable X1 by Kotler and Armstrong in 2018. Product quality is the characteristic of a product that evaluates its ability to satisfy consumer needs both stated and implied. Next, the price theory as variable X2. According to Kotler and Armstrong, 2018, price is the total amount of value that consumer exchange for the benefits of having or using a product or service. And finally, the service quality theory as variable X3 by Kotler and Keller in 2016. According to Kotler and Keller, service quality is the totality of features and characteristics of a service that affects its ability to satisfy state or implied consumer needs. Next, review of previous research. The first relevant research was conducted by Mona Karina and Nunung Ekasari in 2023 with the title The Influence of Product Quality, Service Quality, and Price on Purchase Decision at the TikTok Shop online store, which states the research result that product quality and service quality partially have a positive but not significant effect on purchase decision. Meanwhile, price partially has a positive and significant effect on purchase decision. The second relevant research was conducted by Swesti Mahardini, Ida Mudafia Ibrahim, and Apri Chuansah Riwandi in 2023 with the title Product Quality, Price and Service Quality on Tokopedia Purchase Decision in DKI Jakarta area, which state the research result that product quality and service quality have a positive and significant effect on purchase decision. Meanwhile, price does not have a significant effect on purchase decision. Next, conceptual framework and hypothesis. Based on the conceptual framework beside, the research hypothesis can be formulated as follows. The first hypothesis, it is hypothesized that MSME product quality influence purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. The second hypothesis, it is hypothesized that price influence purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. The third hypothesis, it is hypothesized that service quality influence purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. And the fourth hypothesis, it is hypothesized the MSME product quality, price, and service quality influence purchase decision on the TikTok Shop application. Chapter 3. Research Methodology. Research Time and Place. The research will be conducted from July to November 2024. And this research is conducted in special region of Jakarta. Next, research design. Type of research. This research uses a quantitative approach with survey technique. The data source comes from primary data obtained from distributing questionnaires to research respondents and using descriptive statistical methods in presenting data. The population of this research is TikTok Shop application users from Generation Z with an age range of 13 to 27 years, domicile in special region of Jakarta with a sample size of 100 respondents. This sample was obtained from the calculation of the Lemeseau formula to determine the sample size in a population that is not fixed and whose number is unknown. The sampling technique used is non-probability sampling through a purposive sampling approach. Next, instrument development. In instrument development, the research variables are defined operationally, which are explained as follows. First, the purchase decision variable as variable Y. Purchase decision is the consumer problem-solving process that includes activities before, during, and after buying or using a product or service with the aim of fulfilling their needs and wants. Second, the MSME product quality variable as variable X1. MSME product quality is the level of excellence of the characteristic of an MSME product that is assessed through its shapes, size, benefits, and functional feasibility so that it can meet consumer needs. Third, the price variable as variable X2. Price is the amount of money sacrificed by consumer to obtain benefit from the ownership or use of a product and or service. And fourth, the service quality variable as variable X3. Service quality is the level of service excellence that is assessed through a comparison between the expected capabilities of the totality of application features and seller service and the service actually felt by consumer. Next, data analysis technique. The data was analyzed using multiple linear regression data analysis technique with the help of SPSS version 25 software. Data analysis includes several stages. First step, descriptive statistical analysis is performed to provide a general overview of the data. Next, instrument testing is carried out, which consists of validity and reliability tests. The validity test is used to measure the validity of the research instrument. Meanwhile, the reliability test is used to measure the level of reliability or consistency of the research instrument. Then proceed with the analysis prerequisite test, which consists of normality and linearity test. The normality test is used to ensure that the data is normally distributed, while the linearity test is used to determine whether the research variables have a linear relationship or not. Then, the classical assumption test is carried out, which consists of multicollinearity and heteroscedasticity test. The multicollinearity test is used to see if there a correlation between independent variables in the regression model, while the heteroscedasticity test is used to ensure that there is no heteroscedasticity symptom in the regression model used. After that, a multiple linear regression test is carried out, which aim to explain the relationship between variables and measure how much influence each independent variable has on the dependent variable. And finally, hypothesis testing is carried out, which consists of the t-test partial, f-test simultaneous, and the coefficient of determination test. The t-test or partial is used to test the effect of each independent variable partially on the dependent variable. The f-test or simultaneous is used to test the effect of all independent variables together on the dependent variable. The coefficient of determination test is used to measure how much the variation of the dependent variable can be explained by the independent variables. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.